pronunciation, was it good?
Yeah, it was okay. It was nice, I would say, for A1.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so that's how you start speaking, right? That's how people can start speaking, making mistakes, learning, and making mistakes, as I always say, is not a crime. Okay, when you are learning.
Yeah, actually,
Uh,
I can speak French, so sometimes what happens is I get mixed up with the French verbiage sometimes.
yeah, yeah, that happens. When you speak many languages, it is a bit, tricky. It gets tricky.
Yeah.
Okay, now I am live, I believe. Let me just see here. Already we are 10-15 minutes late, and thanks to, starting of my system, uh, or not thanks, but yeah, unfortunately, it costed us some time today. Uh, but yeah, should be fine. Let me inform in the group that I have joined. All right. Yeah, so you can keep introducing yourself and let me see how I can help you correcting the mistakes. I think your voice will also be live, but no worries. Yeah, you
Okay.
can keep talking and let others also hear. Yeah.
Hallo, Kundan, guten Tag. Ich bin Amit.
Mhm.
Äh, ich arbeite bei Heidelberg Materials als Data Engineer.
So you don't have to give me exact data of your this one because this is confidential. So you can just take some name. Okay. You can just say ABCD company or ABCD
Okay.
place, but your name maybe you can say rightly. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Hallo.
Yeah.
Hallo, Kundan, ich bin Amit. Ich arbeite bei ABCD Company
Mm-hmm.
äh, als Data Engineer.
Mm-hmm.
Ich bin 40 Jahre alt.
Mm-hmm.
Äh, meine Mutter ist Professorin
Mm-hmm.
äh, Französisch.
Mm-hmm.
Mein Vater ist Ingenieur
Mm-hmm.
und, um, und und Kaufmann.
Mm-hmm.
Und Kaufmann.
Mm-hmm.
Äh, 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 jetzt wohne in Frankfurt
Mm-hmm.
und ich habe angefangen Deutsch zu lernen.
Excellent, excellent. See, you might have made some mistakes, but when you because of shutdown, I'm not able to prepare my system well. But we will be fine soon. Yeah. All right. So here, the verbs that we will see is I'm telling you in the beginning. Yeah, and I will explain the meaning. You can make a note in your paper because this will be important for you. Okay, and I have told that I will cover some verbs in this class, and this will be important to introduce yourself. Okay. Okay. And gehen. These are easy ones. And expression. Yeah. I have already conjugated these things, right? So heißen is to call or name. Okay. To name. Kommen is to come. Wohnen is to stay or to live, yeah, to live at a place, yeah. And lernen is to learn. Möchten is would like to. Gehen is to go, and expression is to speak. I hope you have taken a note or a screenshot for this one. If you have not, you can later see it, not a worry. Yeah. So now let us now directly come to this point that we have heißen. Okay, so now I hope you guys already know how to do conjugation for heißen. Just give me a second. Yeah. So heißen, I will say is heiße, is heiße. And du heißt, er, sie, es heißt, wir heißen, sie heißen. So I am called. So I told that with is, always a ending is coming. Yeah, this you have to remember for the verb. So remove the ending and put a. So this will become is heiße. So if I say that is heiße, the meaning is I am called. Okay, so my name is Kundan. So how will I say in German? So is heiße Kundan. See how nicely we are making sentence, simple sentence, and then we will cover the introduction. Yeah. So first thing we will see the conjugation quickly for these 7, 8 verbs, and then we will cover the introduction pretty quickly because that will be very easy after that. Okay. So is heiße Kundan. Okay. Du heißt, why I'm explaining these things, because they may ask question that can you form this sentence, or they may ask in the A1 exam that can you ask this question to someone else. So how will you ask the question to someone else? We heist do, right? When I say do heist Ramesh, okay, so if I have to form the question, how we will form the question? We, first we, and then verb. We heist, okay, this person. We heist do, right? We heist do. So this becomes question. For question, I have already explained you how to make question, right? So we heist do. So in the exam, they may ask you to ask questions from other person. So you should know these WH question, how to form, how are you, how, what is your name and all. Okay, the question you have to be able to form. So we heist do. So I say do heist Ramesh, or I say that air heist Pankaj. Okay, I'm telling about another person, air heist Pankaj. So now I hope you know is heiße, do heist, air gs heist, wir heißen, sie heißen, and for girl it is called g heist. Can someone make sentence like she is called Rama? I just want in the chat.
Z
Uh,
heißt Rama.
Please don't speak on call, otherwise everyone will get disturbed. When I ask, please speak. Yeah, so I will write here. She, her name is Rama, or she is called Rama. I will just write here her name. Just give me a second. Just forgive me for these issues. I don't know what is going on. Yeah, but her name is Rama. Just, yeah. Just forgive me all for all these glitches today, because this is all because of the system shutdown. Okay, so her name is Rama. Okay, so how will you say? Okay, her name is Rama. How will you say in German? I see already people writing sie heißt Rama. That's perfectly all right. Her name is Rama, or ihre Name ist Rama is also right. Okay, just give me a second. So my name is Kundan. Okay, if I say my name is Kundan, just forgive me for all this. Okay, so mine is my Nama ist Kundan. That's how also you will say that my name is Kundan. Yeah. So who can make this sentence? What is your name? Quickly in the chat before I'm able to write again. Let me see who is writing. So after this all, you will be able to introduce yourself very quickly, because these are the tricks to make questions, to write about yourself. I could have just finished this class in 10 minutes, but I want you to be 100% sure of what you speak. Don't know what is going on still with system, but yeah. Cool. So mein Name ist Kundan. Okay. This is my name is Kundan, and my question was, what is your name? So, what is your name? We Sanji. Yeah, that's correct. So, when a person is not known to you and he is elder to you, okay, then you say with formal. This G you will use, not do, right? So, how you will say G hyphen, right? G hyphen. This is the conjugation. So, how will make the sentence? We and then hyphen Z. So, how are you called? So, what is your name? In other words, how are you called or what is your name? So, see for G hyphen. And I told you the rule for WH question first is the question word and then the verb and then the subject. So, this is how we will make the sentence we hyphen Z. So, this can be the question. If it is like your friend, then you can say we heist do. So, what is your name? So, I will say is heiße Kundan und du und du. So first, when you start introducing yourself, first you will wish a person, right? When you are in the exam or anywhere else, right? When someone says that introduce yourself, then based on time, I have already taught you how to, wish someone. So you can say Guten Tag. We get us by Ihnen. Okay, we get us dear. That is one thing for a friend. We get us dear. Then you will say Hallo. Mine. How you will say we get us dear? Mir geht es gut. That's how you'll say. And then you will say danke, right? These are the free things which I have already taught you, right? So first, if someone says, hello, wie geht es dir? Then you will say, mir geht es gut, danke. Und dir? Und dir is like you are asking, and how is it going with you, right? And then they will say that, okay, let us introduce each other, or the examiner will tell that, can you, Kundan, please introduce yourself in German, okay? Kannst du bitte das vorstellen? Okay. So can you please introduce yourself? Then you will say Guten Tag. First Guten Tag or the Guten Morgen based on the time. Okay. Is heiße Kundan. First first sentence what we have learned is I am called Kundan. Mein Name ist Kundan. Oder is heiße Kundan. If someone is like uh, telling about asking a question to someone else, right? So you will ask, wie heißt du? Wie heißt du? Or you can ask, wie heißen Sie? Right? Wie heißen Sie? All right. So now let us move back again and see our list. Second verb is what? Common. Right? Second verb is common. Now let us see how to make sentences for this. Quickly, we will conjugate and then we will proceed. All right. Common. I think I have already explained you. First, you have to see the ending, remove it, and add based on the subject. So if I'm saying is, then what is the ending? With is a. Do st. Args, args, t. Wir and g will be same, no change. So en. Yeah. So and here you will add te. Remove the ending, add te. So what will be for myself? I will say is, comma, is, comma. So I am coming from. Now you will say from where, right? That is the question. So now let me drop this guy. So I will say is, comma, aus, from, I come from. If I'm from India, I will say is, comma, aus, Indian. If you are coming from Spain, you will say is, comma, aus, Spanian. Spanian. You see the spelling properly, Spanian. It is wrong here. Spanian is komme aus. If you are coming from China, you will say is komme aus China. Yeah. If you are coming from other country, you say US, then you can accordingly put it. So I come from India. So this is so simple. You see, is always a. Don't say is is comped. Don't say such things. If you say such things, they will reduce marks. Yeah, this is very simple. Is comma aus Indian. And if you have to ask question, from where do you come? Right? I have already explained this. From where, sorry about this. From where do you come? Who can make sentence for this? From where do you come? In the chat, please. Let me see who can make this sentence. Because you have to ask in the exam questions. So if you are not able to form, I will explain now. From where do you come? You can use formal here, formal for you. Let me see who is the first person to answer this in the chat, please. First person, I will be happy and I will think that you guys are revising also whatever I have already explained. Perfect. She comes from Mexico. Nice. Escamaos, Mexico. So who can make this question? Woher kommen Sie? Excellent. That's what we need. So woher kommen Sie? I have explained in detail. And for not formal, normal, who can make the sentence quickly? You have 30 seconds and then I will explain. Only 30 seconds. From where do you come? I have explained all such things in previous classes. So it is a revision also for you. I'm seeing in the chat meanwhile. Yeah, so who is writing this? Woher kommen Sie is perfectly all right, but I am telling not formal, informal, like, yeah, woher comes to. Excellent. So see how you will make you come, do kommst, you come. Or you can say G common. We have already seen this. No change with G, right? This is aap in Hindi. Okay. This is you. This is formal you in English, yeah, in German. So G common. So now from where, right? From where in German is woher, and then sorry, woher, and then verb will come, right? So common, woher. Let me write properly. Woher common, and then the subject. Woher common G. This is clear to everyone, right? There's no doubt in this. Let me go down a little bit. If you are saying where you are coming from to your friend, then you will say woher kommst du. Is there any doubt in this? I think this is pretty easy. So the answer will be is comma. I already explained you is comma aus China. Is comma aus Indian. Yeah, nice. Or you can say in other word that I am Indian, right? I am Indian. Okay. So how you will say is been in the. If you are a boy, if you are a girl, that in you have to put is been enderin in therein, or you are coming from other country, accordingly you have to make sentences, right? If you are from England, UK, then you will say is been Eng- Englander, okay, Englander, and Englanderin. You have to make at the last, okay. Yeah. So I hope this is clear to you guys. That is been India. Is I am Indian, or is comma aus Indian. Both are right sentences. Okay. So if you hear someone, don't get confused. All right. So is comma aus Indian or is been India. And the question how you will ask un woher comes to. All right. So next verb, what we have to see now is what was the verb? Wohen. Yeah. So this one. See. So now I will just write here. So I will say I am talking about myself because you are introducing yourself, right? So you will just do what? Wonen is there. Remove en, just add a. So is Wona, I live in Frankfurt. This is how you will make sentence. So you will say is wohne in Frankfurt. First thing you will say is heiße Kundan, is komme aus Indien. I come from India. Und. Und is like and. Is wohne in Frankfurt oder is wohne in Berlin. Berlin. Oder is wohne in Neu Delhi. Okay. Or irgendwo जहाँ पे wherever you are staying you can just say the name. Is wohne in Frankfurt because I am staying in Frankfurt, so I am saying here Frankfurt. If you are confident enough, you can put time also. Is wohne in Frankfurt seit 2 Jahre. Okay, something like Jahren. Yeah, Jahren. So dative, I have not taught you till now. I have taught nominative and accusative. Next class, we will see dative. That will help you too much to make sentences very nicely and comfortably. But for this class, because this is important, so I just don't want to digress from the topic. So is Vona in Frankfurt? How you will ask the question? Where do you live? Can someone put in the chat, please? Because you have to ask in the exam the question. So you have to know how to ask question. I say, is Vona in Frankfurt? You have to ask question, where do you live? Who can make this question, please? First one, let me see who is the first person. Very simple sentence. I'm not telling you anything out of box. Simple ones. Is Vona in Frankfurt? Und how you will make sentence. Where do you live? Wo wants to? Perfect. If you are asking someone formal, then you'll say wo wohnen Sie? Yeah. Where do you live? Perfect. And now next one is lernen. Let me see if I am able to. Okay. Yeah. I'm not able to rub it, but that's okay. We will see lernen now. Okay. Lernen. So how you will say something about that I'm learning, German and all that, something you have to introduce, right? So you will say is, and lernen, already lernen, remove this and put a. So is lernen what you are learning? Maybe Deutsch. Deutsch. You will say is lernen Deutsch. Oder French, if you are learning, you can say something related to that. Or English you are learning, you can say something is lernen English. You can say something like this. Okay. Yeah, is lernen Deutsch. And how you will form the question? We learns to. Was learns to. Learns do. Or was lernen Sie? What are you learning? So this simple sentence I'm telling, and then we will cover the entire, the introduction part. Is lerner English? Okay, and I'm saying I am 32 years old, for example, or 72 years old. 72 years old. So how I will say? I already told you is I, bin, old is alt, and this zwei und 70 Jahre alt. So you'll say is bin zwei und 70 Jahre alt. Or you can say if you are 25 years old, you will say is bin 25 Jahre alt. Yeah. So this is how you will go. First you will say is heiße Kundan, ist komme aus Indien, ist bin 25 Jahre alt oder 87 Jahre alt. I'm too old, right? So that is how you will proceed. So then you will say, is lerner Deutsch und English. Und is and, right? Und is and. So you will say, is lerner Deutsch und English. So this will show that you know so many words, right? These are very basic words, but still you have to showcase that you can speak, more than required sometimes. Yeah. So now we are left with only three: Müssten, gern, and expression. Let me write here so that we don't have to go on the top again and again. Müssten, müssten, and then gern, and then expression already we have seen. All right. So who can make a sentence with müssten in your introduction? Just write here and let me see. And you know how to make sentences with müssten. Is müsste, right? ARGS also müsste. Sie müssten, wir müssten, we would like to. I have already explained you, we would like to drink coffee. How you'll say? Wir müssten Kaffee trinken. Yeah. So müssten is would like to. Gern is to go. Can someone make a sentence with müssten? Let me see quickly, and then I will wrap this up with few more sentences, and that will be it. And we will see few more verbs here, and because hobbies are also there, right? Hobbies you will explain. So for that we will see some sentences. Okay. Before that, let me see who can make sentences with this. Is Mr. Deutsch lernen perfectly all right? This is perfect. Ist Mr. gern nach Deutschland fahren? That's absolutely perfect. Yeah. So now hobbies. How you will say my hobbies are, what and what. So there are many ways to say meine Hobbies. If you are saying many, so meine, because for plural, meine Hobbies sind so and so. You can say my hobbies are cricket spielen oder spazieren gehen oder Musik hören, to hear music, right? Musik hören is to hear music. Okay. Or you can say not directly like this, mine hobbies sind and all, my hobbies are, or simply you can say like, I like to hear music, I like to dance, or I like to dance and sing and hear music. So how you'll make sentence? Let me write here, I like to hear music and read books. This sentence we have to make now. I like to hear. Okay. So who can make this sentence? I like to hear first. First, you make the sentence for I like to hear. Let me see who is making that sentence. The first person who is making that sentence, I like to hear. Only this sentence. I like to hear. You have 30 seconds. Okay. But in different context, I am saying. So I would say another 10 seconds. Let me see who can try this. I like to hear. I like to dance. I like to hear. I like to, eat chapati. Yeah, that is what I was looking for. Is leza gana or is here again or is was what you feel you are doing. So is here. Herein is what? Ending remove, put a. So is here. And then you say I like to hear. So gan is here again. And then what you are liking, you like to hear? Musik. So musik is here again, musik. And then and is there. So you will say und. Read books. Is how you will say I read books. Who can make this sentence? Very simple. I read books. Who can make this sentence? Simple. You have 30 seconds for this. Just make the sentence quickly in the chat and let me see. These are very simple sentences. I just want you to practice. That's why I'm saying just write in the chat. Yeah. You have 30 seconds to write. I read books. Yeah. So is Mr. book? Yeah. So that's why I told you to write. Okay. So that's wrong. I read books. So I will say is lese. If I'm saying book, then it is book. Is lese ein Buch? If I'm reading a book. If I'm saying I read books, so it will become Bücher. Yeah. So yeah, now it is fine. Is lese Bücher. If I say I like to read books, let me put it up. If I say I like to read books, see how you are making sentence. Is lese gerne, yeah, is lese gerne Bücher. Bücher. Okay. And what books you are reading? You can say roman or something what you like to read. So now I make a sentence that is höre gern Musik und spiele cricket, for example. So why I'm saying und, I am not saying is. You can say is also because I'm talking about the same person. So I just remove it. But you can just say spila. So spielen, you remove en and put a. So is spila cricket, right? All right. So now hobbies you understood how to make. First sentence you have to understand that first make the sentence in your mind is laser. So if I have to ask the question now, so what you like to do? Okay, if I ask this question, what do you like to do? Who can make this sentence little quick? Let me see who is making this sentence. You guys are able to hear me or there are problems? Someone on the call, can you please speak? You are able to hear me without any problem? People on the call, please. People on the call, please. Can you confirm that you are able to hear? Okay, cool. So you can just say that what do you like to do? Okay, what you like to do? How you will say this in German? Let me see. Was magst du gern? That's correct. Was magst du gern? Was müsstest du? Nein, that is not right. Angelika, was magst du gern is right. Was magst du gerne? That's also right, Amit. But before that, can you confirm me that you are able to hear me? People on the chat, please. On the call, you are able to hear me? Can you confirm? I'm not getting any confirmation, so I'm not able to. Yeah, okay, cool. So you can hear me. Perfect. All right. So now let us move further and sum it up. Okay, the introduction and question also then we will form and then we will close it. Okay, so you will get at least 10 marks for this if you are able to, you know, do it properly. Free of cost, you will get marks. Perfect. So you are able to hear me. That's nice. So now how I will say that what all I'm doing, right? So this is how I will introduce myself. You guys have to hear. So first I will say hello, hello, guten Tag, guten Tag, right? Guten Tag or guten Morgen if it is morning. Then I will say mein Name ist what? Kundan. Or you can say is heiße so and so. Okay, is heiße Ramesh, is heiße Pradeep, is heiße Pankaj. You can say anything, whatever you feel like. What is your name? But not feel like. Yeah, you have to tell your name. So is heiße this, and then you will say is comma aus. See how verb I am using. You see is you have to just remember the verbs and then you can easily make sentence. Is comma aus Indian und. So what is this? I am coming from India or I come from India or I am Indian. In other words, you can also say is bin India und wohne in Berlin. So how you'll say Berlin. So I'm just making now a conclusion of what we have learned, right? Simple sentences. I come from India and I live in Berlin. Any doubt till here? Can you just comment that no doubt and then I will proceed further? These are very pretty simple sentences we have already seen. I just want a confirmation from you. I just want a confirmation from you. Cool. Okay, so all right. So then you will say that what are your hobbies, right? What are your hobbies? So you will say in meiner Freizeit. I will just add this so that you can remember this. In meiner, what is your doubt? Yeah, I will clear that out. Okay. In meiner Freizeit, in meiner Freizeit, this means in my free time, you know, in my free time. Just a second. In my free time, what you are doing, just say that. In my free time, I read books. So you will say leisure. One second. Leisure is book. One second. Yeah. In meiner Freizeit, leisure is is what we have just seen, books, right? Bücher. In meiner Freizeit, leisure is Bücher. If you say this word, okay, then it throws a very good light that you know more things. If you don't know this, don't worry. Okay, we will learn this in coming classes. Okay, I'm not taught you dative, so don't worry about it. Just remember in your head that in my free time is in meiner Freizeit. But I am going to tell you anyway. Yeah, I am going to teach you dative, so don't worry about this. You will say in meiner Freizeit lese ich Bücher und, because these things will fetch you good marks. People will be very happy that you already know many things, right? So directly they will give you out. Yeah, so these words will help you. So you can just say in my free time I like to read. So second is leisure, but if you're not comfortable, just forget it. Just say is leisure gerne Bücher und auch ist tanze gerne, like I like to dance, or I like to hear music. Is here again a music, something what you feel like saying. Or you can say I like to play cricket, is spela gärna cricket or badminton or whatever, right? Till here, any doubt? I think, yeah. So I see the comments, nice. In meiner Freizeit lese ich gerne Bücher. Okay, so like that you have to say. Okay, and now what you will say with expression, little bit we have learned is expression what? English, ein bisschen Deutsch. You will say is Sprecher English und ein bisschen. This you have to write in a small, in ein bisschen Deutsch, right? And then you will say danke, danke sehr. What you will say? Danke sehr. Because if you just abruptly end your discussion, that doesn't look good. Okay, so you will say danke sehr. Thank you very much. Or you can say vielen Dank. Vielen Dank. Many thanks. Okay, so like that